I'm going to do something a bit different today because I was just looking on Pinterest for a bit of inspiration. As I sometimes do, I like to look for new tarot spreads on Pinterest, and I found one today for pets. And I just thought that would be really lovely and something different that we could look into today. So I'm sorry if you don't have any pets, but this reading isn't for you today. I'll just pop the Pinterest pin up now so that you can see what exactly we're going to be looking at today. Also, I'm in a different place at the moment because my landlady has builders downstairs and they seem to be working directly under where I normally do my readings. So I've moved across into the kitchen. So, okay, let's jump in. I'm quite excited to do this. I've not done it before. So let's have a look at the connection with your pet. That's the first card. What is the connection with your pet? What is the connection with your pet, please? So this is a really interesting start, actually. I've got the High Priestess coming through, and this suggests to me that you've got a bit of a psychic connection with your pet. You might feel like sometimes they just look at you and you can feel or pick up exactly the message that they're trying to give to you. It's almost like you've got this kind of telepathic way of communicating with each other. I know my mum's got this with her dog, and I've experienced this as well. You know, when I've visited my mum, and sometimes my mum's dog looks at you in the eyes and you just get this sentence in your head. It's literally like she's conveying that information to you. And I feel like sometimes get this with my horse as well. Like sometimes I'll get an idea in my head of, well, maybe we should try this together. And I would just wonder if that's her telling me on some level that she wants to try this thing. So it looks like you've got this psychic connection with your pet, and that you just have this kind of special bond where you really kind of vibe with each other and understand each other at a kind of intuitive level. So that's lovely. Let's ask then, why were you brought together in this lifetime with your pet? Why were you brought together in this lifetime? So I've got the Queen of Cups coming through in answer to this question, and the Queen of Cups is often seen as like a kind of mother figure. So it looks like this is about giving you someone to care for, a kind of loving relationship where you can nurture this animal, and it brings out that side of you that is kind of nurturing, caring, emotional. It's definitely an emotional reason why you were brought together. And now, I've only drawn one card here, but I just get this feeling that there is maybe also an element of past life here. And with this Queen of Cups here, I wonder if you maybe had a similar relationship in a previous life where you cared for this animal and they wanted to come back again in this lifetime and be cared for by you again. So let's ask then, what is it that your pet loves? What does your pet love? What can we know about that? Oh, I've got the Lovers coming through here, which is just so sweet. I just feel like your pet feels very loved by you. There's absolutely no doubt in their mind and their heart that you adore them, and that they are completely loved and cared for by you, which we did see with this Queen of Cups as well. I just feel like this is such a really nice special connection where you're really bonded to each other. There's a lot of love flowing between the two of you, and you might wonder sometimes, does my pet feel this too, or are they just, am I just the person that feeds them? But it looks like they know that you love them and that you care for them so much, and it's mutual. They feel that way about you as well. So let's ask, what is it that your pet fears? What does your pet fear? What does this pet fear? This is really interesting, actually, because the card that has come through here is a card that does speak of fears, but it is actually reversed here, which I think is a really interesting answer to this question, because it seems like there's nothing really that this pet fears. I think because it's been provided with such a loving atmosphere and it's got this secure relationship with you. I just feel like there isn't really anything on its mind that it has to worry about, which is really nice. So let's ask then, how can you help your pet? How can you help your pet, please? So this is a nice card that's coming through here, and I've just pushed it back in the deck. Let me just find it again, because that was a really nice message that was just coming through. Okay, found it. So when we're asking how can you help your pet, the card that's come through here is the Three of Coins, which is really lovely, because for me this card speaks of working together as a team. So I think when it comes to the relationship with your pet, there's something that you could do together. I think to maybe strengthen that bond and maybe learn something together. So this could be something like going to some kind of a class, like a training class, or some kind of fun class for you and your pet, or it could be just about playing together. But I feel like there's an element here of learning some kind of new skill with your pet. It's about kind of mental stimulation. So I think they really want to get involved with you. They want to spend time with you. And I think there's something here that what it feels like to me is that you might not have tried this before, or perhaps even thought of this before. So there's something new that you two can do together and learn together. So let's finish up with a message from your pet. What does your pet want to say to you? What does this pet want to say to you? Oh, what a nice card to finish with. I thought in my mind that we were going to see the Ten of Pentacles. I could feel that kind of energy of stability and security, but the card that popped it's really similar, but it's got a bit more of an emotional side to it, and it's the Ten of Cups. How nice is that? This Ten of Cups card is actually associated with the home, with family, and also in a lot of decks, this Ten of Cups has pets on it as well. So I feel like the message here from your pet is that they feel so at home with you, so at peace. They really love this relationship. They feel so safe and protected by you, and they are happy. They want you to know that they are happy with you. So I found that really interesting today, really fun. Maybe I'll do something like this again. Let me know if you enjoyed it as well, and I'll speak to you in the comments.